Good morning, everyone. I know it's been an extremely long time, but I think I owe it to you guys, and especially at this moment, to really show you guys a real raw update of how my life is currently. Because at the moment, I am 39 weeks and 5 days, so there's only 2 more days till my due date. And it's pretty rough, let me put it that way. So I just want to involve you guys more again in my life, and yeah, just I gotta start somewhere because I've missed all these weeks in between, because the last video I think was 18 weeks or something just after the gender reveal. So I just want to, yeah, show you guys how my life is right now, show you the house because it's finally done, but also what I'm doing day to day, what is not that much because I'm only 2 days away from my due date. But I just want to show you the really raw version of what's going on right now. So first off, what I want to share with you guys, because every time I ask on Instagram, like, do you have any questions? I always get the question, do you have stretch marks, or how do you not have stretch marks, and what do you do to prevent getting them? Currently, they broke through pretty bad because I didn't have any stretch marks up until week 37, 38. And then it just completely turned around and I started to create them like really fast, even though I stuck to the regimen of like using bio oil every day, but like twice a day or sometimes even 3 times a day if I really noticed my skin was itchy. But apparently, I mean, as much as I didn't want to believe it at first, that it's really like genetically just if you're gonna have it or not, I think I have to say it is true because I've pretty much done anything that I could imagine to try to prevent them, but I still have them. So I kind of want to share it with you guys. Sometimes I seem really out of breath, but it's just literally just holding the camera up and talking is even heavy at this moment. So I'm just starting my day off. I just had a shower. I still have to put my face on, so we're gonna do that next. But the first thing I wanna do is show how my body looks right now in the mirror and close up, because this is currently my stomach. So as you can see, this scar, you can probably see him moving while I touch my stomach, but this scar comes from that I had a piercing here. So that this was already ripped like really quickly, but then these stripes started to come. This is just like the stripe that will fade away again after giving birth, but this is the stretch marks, and then it goes all the way like in tiny pieces here. You see like it's shiny. So there's nothing on my stomach yet, and here below my belly button there's also all stretch marks, as you can see. So that is the current state. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the second I discovered them, I started crying because I was like, holy shit. And not so much of like, now I have to accept my body like this and whatever, but it was like, I felt like I was in control of my body. Like I felt I was really, my entire pregnancy, in control of the weight that I gained, what is very little. Up until now, it's still only 11 kilos. That is, you gotta figure out how much LBS that is. I'll find it later, but so I was really in control of everything. I really moisturized my stomach very good. Like I never, even if I like skipped it on accident at night, I would wake up and I would be like, oh shit, I still gotta do it. I would run to the bathroom to do it. So I really felt like I was in control. And the second I started to see these stripes developing, I was like, God damn it, like shit, like I really can't do anything about it. Like I just have to accept it. So I started crying, then my boyfriend came home and I started crying again. And he really, I know it's also the pregnancy hormones, but it was pretty rough. Like honestly, it was pretty rough to having to accept that you're not always in full control, how much you even may think that you're not. So I'm still gonna share what I do with you guys, because as I said, it is genetic. So at least try whatever you can to prevent them. And if you have them, there's nothing you can do. But the thing that I did my entire pregnancy is put this on. kind of orange. So I put that twice, sometimes 3 times a day. But right now my skin started to like hurt so bad around my belly button. Like it's really, I feel it ripping, it really hurts. So I started to use this as well. I'm not sure if you have this in America, probably you do. It's actually for diaper rash and stuff. So it is for the baby, but that just means that it's for a very vulnerable skin that, you know, easily turns red and really needs some good moisturizer. So I just started to put it on after I showered, and then after, like I keep it on there for like 15 minutes and then I put another layer of oil over it. Okay, so this is my current body at pretty much, let's say 40 weeks, because I'm only 2 days away from 40 weeks. It is insane how much a body can grow. Like every time me and Cos would say to each other, like, it's not going to be that much bigger, you know, like how can it still grow? But here you go. It definitely can still grow. You can see that he's laying pretty low right now, so he's fully in position to come out, but he is just refusing to do so. So yeah, you just gotta wait it out. So they told me that if this Monday when I'm 40 weeks, like I show no progress, they're gonna give me a sweep. That's also pretty much on my request because it is getting so freaking heavy. The belly is heavy, my body can't do anything anymore, like all sorts of pain, my hips are painful, like, so I just asked him, like, is there anything that we can do that is not extreme measures, just to see if we can like start this process. So that's what they're gonna do. Right now I already put the oil and the other cream on. As you can see, it's really smooth right now. But yeah, you can definitely still see all I think this is his foot or something right now. You can see all the stripes or developing there. Good morning, people. So it is another day. I'm still catching my breath from walking up the stairs. It's so ridiculous. But I promised you to show you the baby room. So here we go. So let me just walk in right here. So this closet was already here, so I'm super happy with that because there's a ton of space. Currently only this space is being used for baby Jax. Look at all of these cute clothes. So many clothes already. And the nice thing is that some of the things are for right when he's born, but some of the things are for when he's a little bit older. So I think we have enough for now. You never know, of course. And Here is the changing unit. So all this furniture is from Snoozecott. I believe it's a Swedish brand. And the nice thing about it is that the bed for now is of course for when he's, yeah, I don't know, probably 2 or something that he sleeps in this. And then if you want, you can take the front off. Well, that thing of course just drops down so he can just step in it himself. And it goes all the way up till 10 years because you can take both of the side panels off. And then this part you can take off and it just literally turns into a normal bed. So that's pretty cool too. So it might be a little expensive, but it is economically really, you know, thought well through that you have it until he's 10. And then I have the baby bedding sheets and stuff from Bamboo. I think it's just, I don't know, it's one of my favorite brands. It's so pure, I love it. Okay, and so here we have the coolest invention from 4Moms. It has, I think, like 8 modes or something, and it's so cool because it can like hop like a kangaroo, it can swing, it does all sorts of movements, so your baby just feels like it's in the hands of the mom. So I think it's the #1 thing that I got recommended by new parents, or, you know, like seriously, the Mamaroo got recommended to me at least 25 times. And this is more so for me, I think. It's for like the breastfeeding and stuff, and just when I want to walk in here and look at this cute ass baby room, I just sit there and I can just woggle around. It's from Rocking Seats. I'm not sure if you can, there you go. And then we have this one, and I think this one will stay here and just move around with me, like into the bedroom and stuff for when I'm, or the bathroom, for example, for if I'm showering, you know, that he can just sit in there and I can look at him. And I know everybody's gonna say, shower, you think you're gonna shower? The first week you have him? I see all these new moms like, you're not gonna be able to take a shower. Well, let's see, I'm just gonna try. So I'm gonna put that in the room. And then of course, the last but not least is, here it's a little bit of a mess because I'm cleaning the sheets right now. But this is the co-sleeper. It's also from Snoozecott. Kind of wiggles a little bit because I have it on the carpet. It doesn't wiggle that much. The Sleepy had Benelux in it, and that just prevents him from turning around on his side or on his stomach. A little blankie already. And here is my escape bag. I have seen a lot of people with their escape bag being like 3 suitcases, and I'm not judging, I'm not blaming, not at all. I'm just really, I don't know, I don't need a lot or something, and the hospital is pretty much like 10 minutes from here. So let's say I have to stay a couple of days, Gus can just, you know, really easily return to the house to grab me some stuff. And he's really accurate with stuff. So it's not like if I tell him to grab a t-shirt and a pants, he's not gonna grab my ugliest shit together. I'm sure I could trust him on, like, if I give directions, he'll follow, like, for sure. So my bag is pretty small, but I'll share with you guys in a bit as well what is all in there, or maybe in the next episode, because I still want to do a full tour of the house. I want to show you guys the entire house. That's going to be in the next vlog. Right now, I just want to talk to you guys. You know, I just want to talk a little bit about what's going on. I had a pretty bad scare just now before I started filming. So I repositioned myself. I had to sit down or else I just keep breathing like a hippo. But so normally when I take a shower and like I'm soaping up my stomach and those type of things, he's always active. Like he's always kicking me, or when I'm starting to blow dry my hair, I think he always gets scared by the sound or something, so he lets me know he doesn't like it. Or when I eat, every time after I eat, he gets super excited. And so it got me kind of worried. Honestly, it really got me worried. So I was, do you know, like I'm that type of person that doesn't really like to bother people. So I was sitting there with my phone in my hand like, okay, should I call the midwife? Shouldn't I? Shall I? And I was looking at the numbers like, should I just give it another more 10 minutes? Let me grab some food and see if he maybe responds afterwards. Until it's like, okay, Sandra, like you haven't bothered them once. Like I haven't called my midwife in between once. I didn't request any extra attention, so get over yourself and just call her. So I called her, and she's like, okay, I'm just gonna get in my car. I'm just gonna get in my car and I'm gonna drive towards you, and we're gonna do a little heart rating monitor. As soon as I hang up the phone, Jack starts moving. Literally, so I was like, okay, wait, you are a little bully. So I waited a little bit. I was like, if he stops right away, I'm just gonna let her come and do the heart rate monitor. But he just went bananas in my stomach. So I called her up like 5 minutes later. I'm like, okay, don't worry about nothing. You can just turn around. Jax was just bullying me. He's there. Because, as I said, like normally if I would even try to make contact, like even if I put my hand on there for a second, or I'm on my phone with my arms on my stomach, he would kick against my stomach. So I know like it's very easy to make contact with him. But this morning he just wouldn't. But we're all good. But it really scared me because this is the first time in my entire pregnancy that I couldn't make contact with him. But we're good now. I'm happy she didn't have to come. So for now, I just wanted to start up this vlog again, and I'll probably, throughout the next couple of vlogs be doing throwbacks to things that I've been through that I all of a sudden remember again. But as of now, what I'm experiencing right now is that when I go for a walk, let's say I just walk Kaio for like 10 minutes, and because that's as far as I can go, he starts wiggling his head, in the pelvic area, and that hurts so bad that it feels like it numbs your entire hip area all in once. So you just have to stand still because it kind of like surprises you, and you have to like wait till it fades away until you can start walking again. So I'm pretty housebound at the moment. I think for the last 2 weeks. I have like bad pains with just getting up off the couch, or for example, turning around in bed. Like if I just turn from my left side to my right side, sometimes again, like the pain hits you so hard that it just freezes you in the middle of your movement, and you're like, should I go back or forward? Or should I just like try to hold it here for a second because it hurts so bad? So that is one thing. One day I'm like super hungry. The other day, like I don't feel like eating at all, or I just don't crave anything other than fruit. Like I just want something fresh, or like ice cream, but I like popsicles. And my lips are dry. My skin gets really easily dry. But besides that, I'm feeling okay. But I do really have mood swings. I didn't have it my entire pregnancy that bad. Like maybe once in 3 months, like I had this weird breakout that I would just want to attack cuz for no reason, for something stupid. But this last week has been a challenge. This last week has been seriously something different. I get angry at cuz for eating crisps, like chips. Like if he eats it and it's too loud, I want to like smack him through the window. It's insane. And I know it's insane, so I can catch myself before I act on it. But I sometimes like have to ask him and say, would you mind like stop eating it right now? I'm sounding like a bitch, but I'm gonna go through the roof with my anger right now. And I just want to prevent it to like go crazy, like go turn into this crazy person. So I either remove myself from the situation, or I see if I can adjust the situation a little bit so it won't escalate. But yeah, as of now, like this last week has been challenging because there's nothing I can do to like entertain myself other than doing everything inside of the house. But my body is so used to working out and walking and doing all sorts of stuff that it's just aching. My entire body, like my arms, they want to move, my legs want to move. And every time I try to move, everything hurts. So I just really can't. So accept the situation, and it's very difficult, especially when your boyfriend is also very active and is trying to stay as much home for you as possible. You feel that you're gonna create this agitation, like you're gonna be agitated about everything. So that is how it is right now. I am literally just hoping so bad, because tomorrow's my due date. I am just hoping that I won't go over too much. Tomorrow they're going to do the sweep, so I also really hope that sets things in motion. And I'd rather not get induced and not because I want to be a hero, but I of course believe that your body will do it when it's ready. You know, your baby will come out when he's ready. But at the same time, I'm not sure how long I could still stick through this, and how well it will be for, you know, how good it will be for him to sit inside, because it is tight. Everything is so tight. And let's not forget, I'm pregnant from a guy that is 6'4". So let's see. For now, I want to just drop this off here, and I hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and I really hope to see you next time. Please leave comments of what you want to see, what you want to hear about, and please also subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much.